record.
Yeah, and then just go back to the stoke meter, and then you'll be able to do everything from there.
Sweet. We totally got two computers rocking, so we got both things going right now.
Nice, man, nice. So once you're done, just go ahead and go back to YouTube and hit stop record, and that's how it ends. But you know what? Time is yours, buddy. So go ahead. We're ready to go, dude.
We are all set. Sweet. Thank you much.
Oh, hey, by the way, I'm sorry. One more thing.
What's that?
Go to the see where it says the TV screen is at 18 viewers.
Let's see. Yep.
Okay, put your mouse over that.
All right, got it.
You see, and that's the actual number.
Okay, sweet.
Okay?
Awesome. Thanks a bunch.
You got it, man. We'll catch you later.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. All right, man.
We're on?
Bro, we are on stoke meter right now. This is happening.
Anybody has a question yet?
We kind of did this in a little confusing manner because now this is where do we have both cameras on? No. That's our camera right there. This is our question thing.
That is confusing.
What's up, dudes?
Oh, what up, bro? We got a question.
Oh, man. Reed, you rule, bro. I love you. I love you.
Oh, man.
Oh, damn.
We're so popular right now.
Is that a turtle? Yeah, man. We got 3 turtles. Brody, say what's up, man. Here's my turtle right there. He's panicking. He's panicking. So what's happening? Stoke meter. Talk to us. This is awesome. How did the stand-up jet ski comp go? It went really good, actually. I don't know if anyone's ever ridden a stand-up jet ski out there, but they're extremely hard to ride, especially if you spin around approximately 27 times before you do it. And yeah, it was difficult, but we had a great time, so that was cool.
Where are we at? We are at Trevor's house right now. It's really nice. Located in Groveland, Florida.
Yeah,
It's really quite quaint.
Reed lives right down the road. He lives like a mile away, so that's convenient. And really, really very nice, actually.
Tell us how you got into the sport. Well, which sport?
Hey, we can make this a little easier. Hang on, let me do this real quick. Watch this. Tell them how we got in the sport while I'm doing this.
Well, our parents bought a wakeboard camp. Actually a ski school, the Benzel Ski School, when I was 4 in '94. And then they turned it into a wakeboarding camp, and we decided we wanted a wakeboard. Makes sense.
That's basically exactly how it happened. Watch this. This is going to be cool. Look, now we don't have to use both of them. What?
Donate my hair to a charity. What charity? StokeMeter.com. Should I shave it right now?
That would be a good idea. Look, now we can just look at that.
Oh, here we go.
That's way more convenient. This 2 computer screen thing started getting confusing.
Hey, guy, if you used to live there, then what is the best ribs place in Groveland?
Everybody knows that. And it's Brodus's.
That was my quiz for him.
Oh, you were quizzing the guy?
Yeah.
I thought we were getting quizzed. I wasn't reading it.
Yeah. He
Man.
said he used to live there.
Dang it. Now, look, I ruined it.
Okay, well,
We'll give him another one.
what was the first?
Grocery store in Groveland.
That one's pretty fresh, though.
Not really. See? That has nothing to do with the other one.
Can you introduce yourselves?
I can introduce Reed. This is Reed&TrevorHanson. Echo?
Yeah, you guys are all echoing.
What does that
Really?
mean?
So does that mean we should...
Well, I don't know how to fix that.
We can go in that room.
Are we echoing real bad? It's like there's a delay.
Well, yeah, there's a delay, but I don't think we're echoing.
there's a delay.
This guy said Walgreens.
That's false.
That is false. Yeah, we used to compete against each other. But we're brothers, so we stopped doing that.
Hey, tell Shayna it's probably because they have both screens pulled up. If they have one screen pulled up and then the other one, it'll be all echoey.
Party. What about now?
Yeah, it's because did she click on the screen? to
Who's
make it
older?
go bigger?
Guess.
Tell her that she has to delete because there's two screens. So tell her to get rid of that. And just let her, hey, God, stop it.
I don't think I should click on your link because then I couldn't see the questions. But it says Louisiana wakeboarding. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be a picture of me doing a rally on a wakeboard in Louisiana.
Who's older? You want to be older this time? Or?
Yeah, I'll be older.
He's older.
Yeah, I'm actually.
I used to be older.
I'm actually 24 and married.
I live with my parents still.
How do you do tray flips, man? I don't know. You tell me.
I like Mike. You guys are creative. This is fun. Man,
I don't believe that Trevor Hanson just said hi, brother Reed.
I don't believe it at all.
Unless you got like a
Telekinesis powers. What's it
telekinesis.
called?
Yeah, telekinesis. Yeah.
I don't know what it's
That
called.
should be it.
Something like that. Anyway,
Oh, it's 9:01. That means we just started.
we've been going for longer than a minute,
I
haven't
know,
we?
right?
Started this party early. Oh man.
I was at wakeboards with Trevor. I had no idea you were killing it, like you were. What's it been like?
It's been awesome. Wakeboarding is pretty much the greatest thing ever, and I'm so stoked. We were talking about today in the boat. Me and Rusty and Kyle went out on the road, and we were talking about our stoke meters all day. Just redlining stoke meters. That's what it's all about. And yeah, I love wakeboarding. It's awesome.
You guys are slacking with the questions.
Trevor Hanson's firing out some real questions.
Yeah. Trevor wearing
They do actually make me feel a little stronger.
I'm wearing one
A
too.
little bit in the chest. See, you didn't know that Reed was because he doesn't look stronger in a V-neck, but I do, so that's convenient.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer.
What else we got? For a long time, Marius board. There's been a lot of progression. I've been in this sport a really long. Both me and Reed have both been in this sport for a really long time, and the progression has just been unbelievable. Like during Expo last week, we got to watch the Parks documentary, and that's a pretty cool movie just because you can see where wakeboarding was and what it's come to. And the same with Retrospect and any of those other movies. But it's pretty cool how far the sport's come in as little as it's been around. I mean, the sport's only about 20 years old, and it's crazy to see how it's come from the directional boards to what we've got now with super wide boards like the Marius and wake skates by levels like Reed's, and just it's been crazy.
Yeah.
I think that's what I think.
Hey, bro, what's the biggest trick you're working on? Name a trick.
That's all top secret stuff, and I'm gonna have to ask you to stop asking those kind of questions.
1440. Anyways, what size Supra? We run the 24 with the 8.1 liter.
We like power.
And how much boat you have in your? How much weight do you have in your boat?
A lot.
5,500
I
pounds.
would say it's probably around 5,500, 5,000 pounds. So you got to have a big engine, run all that extra water weight.
I teach at the family school when there are wake skaters present. I don't teach as much wakeboarding anymore, just because my dad's way better at that. Where do we see this board going in the future?
Would you put a penguin on the deck for your graphic? That's a good question. Would you?
Well, I mean, I love penguins, but I don't know if it would sell.
I don't think that's your power animal though.
No, definitely not. Dang
There
dog.
goes a penguin right there.
I I'd probably put a lion on there before a penguin. Makes more sense.
That's what I would recommend. 2010 boards. No, we can show you those.
Hey, um,
How does my
Reed-
weight compare to Lyman?
Reed&Hanson
Yeah, you're
just
logged
said
on now.
Reed&Hanson just said that I'm better than you at ping pong. I am not better than you at ping pong. You beat me countlessly.
Well, Reed obviously knows who Baxter is. They're wrestling back there. We can show you some 2010 stuff. Can't we?
Yeah,
Here.
I got some 2010.
There's a
Wastegate
2010
shoes.
thing right there. That's what a 2010 wake skate shoe looks like.
I like watching the throwback.
Yeah, it's awesome. Watch. Huh? Huh? Huh?
Huh.
Oh, that was fun.
Are you guys wearing pants? No, we're not.
Why would we? You're only getting head up
Can we
shots.
beat Andrew Atkinson in ping pong?
No one can beat Andrew Atkinson in ping pong. Except for
Except
Forrest Gump.
except for his mom. Dude, that is extremely gay.
What's gay?
Is waistcoating and skinny jeans comfortable? Of course, it's comfortable. You're in skinny jeans in the lake, and it's soggy, and you weigh like 20 pounds heavier. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty comfortable.
Yeah, that seems comfortable.
No, it's not comfortable.
This bad boy is really light. That's the answer to that question. I'm not going to give you an exact weight because no one knows the weight of a feather. Right?
I don't know the weight of a
I
feather.
don't know
Actually,
the weight of a feather.
I do know the weight of a feather because I actually have
A feather in your hair
a
right
feather
now.
in my hair right now. So yeah,
That's his authentic Indian feather from the authentic tribe of awesome.
I think Dude and Andrew Atkinson are both Andrew Atkinson.
I think that actually might be a good observation, Andrew.
Because only Andrew would really care.
The real Andrew Atkinson. No, I am Andrew. For some reason, I think the real Andrew Atkinson may be Rusty Malinowski. That's just my observation.
Ooh, do I still have an owl? I never had an owl. I was just friends with an owl, and she would let me hold her, and yeah. So
We actually had 2 owls. Well, we
Yeah.
didn't have anything, but they were living in the storage shed, and they were awesome because we had 2 owls living in the storage shed, and who doesn't like owls? So that was good.
the owls' names were Oma and Opa. Oma was a girl, and then Opa was the guy. Yes,
Yes.
we have Indian in our family, hence the feathers.
And yes, we will eventually come to TSR when you move it to Florida.
Oh,
Snap. Just kidding. I've never been to TSR, but I would love to come. Gabe's always telling me awesome things about TSR and all the other guys that ride there.
He,
So
he could have just asked me. I've been to TSR
he's been to
probably
TSR.
like 5 times. So
I've never
yes,
been there.
Really? It's really nice.
And I've heard great things. Andrew goes there all the time. The real Andrew Atkinson.
Where are some other radical cable parks? I don't know. McCormick's, I've heard is pretty good,
Haven't been there.
and that's in Tampa.
The Philippines is nice,
Philippines is nice, even though you had to travel like 8 days to get there.
just like Blah Blah.
Just like Blah Blah.
You just got back from there in
Yeah,
Australia.
Blah Blah's sick.
That's a really cool cable park. It's all the way in Australia, so unless you really like flying, I wouldn't go. But it is a nice cable park.
You know, I feel like I know you know. Yes, I landed a back 5. Is Big Green still broken? I fired it up today, so it runs, but the shifter knob broke off at the gearbox, so I gotta fix that before I can actually get it into gear.
That is unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got going on here?
Are other cables good, even though you guys aren't in America? Well, they're good, but people get really mad at us when we ride around the whole time with American flags.
Which is what you do at international cable parks. You don't even do tricks. Just ride around with your country's flag.
Hey, Brian Bridges. Quit it.
Who's Brian Bridges?
He's making fun of Chevy.
Hey. You make fun of a Chevy, you might as well make fun of yourself. Built by Americans.
He drives a Ford, so
That's stupid.
it's broken all the time.
That's stupid.
What's your favorite movie to be a part of? Bro.
My favorite movie? I really, really liked being in Star Wars.
I remember that.
That was fun.
Princess Leia was a babe.
She was pretty, I mean, she's not as hot as Kaylee, but, I mean, she was pretty good. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything.
No,
about that
being
'cause it might get weird.
Yeah, being in Drive was fun. We Sean Kilgus put together Drive, and that had an amazing cast of riders in it. So that was a lot of fun to work on that project. And we just got back filming a CWB thing with Danny Turner. Just a little. It's not going to be for sale or anything. It's actually just a free DVD. So if you come to the tour stops next year, you'll be able to pick up a free CWB DVD. And we just got done filming that over on Lake Oroville in California, and that was a lot of fun with the rest of the CWB team. So that was fun.
You want to see something cool? That's Matt Manzara doing a burnout in his Corvette. So yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that is cool.
Arm wrestle, it's a lost cause. I've beat Trevor countless times, and he will admit right now that I can beat him in arm wrestling.
I mean, I think he can beat me in arm wrestling, but it's because I feel bad for him and I let him win. And he has way longer arms than I do because he's way taller than I am. So he's my bigger brother, but younger, if you will.
Hey, Brian Bridges, you bench like 500 pounds. I'm pretty sure you could beat either of us in arm wrestling.
That's right. We are awesome brothers. Up top.
We're such good brothers. Except I can't grow a beard and he can, which is pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, this is only like 3 days work right here, so you might want to catch up. What do you got going? Like 2 months there?
It did like 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years. Jason Sovin, it's way past your bedtime, man. I mean, I'm stoked that you're here, but it's like 9 o'clock, man. You should go to bed.
Oh, hey, Matt.
Oh, it's Bob.
I don't believe him.
I don't believe it either.
Jason, you're gnarly. Jason is gnarly.
I've seen him.
I don't know. I feel like gnarly, like Rusty could be gnarly.
I don't know if Jason could really be gnarly because, I mean,
the Vandal could be gnarly, or something like that. But I wouldn't really classify Jason Sovin as gnarly. Maybe good at wakeboarding.
So apparently Andrew is really on here because he just texted me and said this is fun.
Apparently P. Cola is somebody we know, and I think it's John D. Shell.
Oh, is that the real Vandal? You have
if it was the real Vandal, he'd text me.
Okay. That's the only test. That's the only way.
That's the
only way we can confirm whether or not people are who they say they are
Yeah.
on here. That, and if they put the real in front of their name, that obviously makes it real.
For sure.
See, the real Vandal. See, there it is. That's obviously the Vandal now.
Trevor, do you go bigger than Andrew Atkinson? Obviously. Andrew isn't really known for his. I mean, he's.
That's not. That's not the Vandal. Who is that? That's funny.
I love you, Bob, and just so we can know, it's you. Well, obviously it's you texting me.
Oh, that is a good idea. The Sylvan brothers and the Hanson brothers in an all-out battle.
Oh, wait.
What
You
kind
mean
of a
like
battle?
a fighting battle?
I think a fighting
Kayaking
battle. We might have an advantage in a fighting battle.
Yeah, we did.
But if it was like being a redhead battle, then they might
Bob
win.
would crush us.
Yeah, Bob would obviously take that one over.
Yeah, and I feel like in a wake skating battle, it would be a little lopsided, considering Phil and Bob don't wake skate. Well, Bob does wake skate. Is there more Sylvan brothers? Yes.
There is, but there's also a Hanson sister, so I don't know if you want to. I mean, we could bring Amber, and then the fight's pretty much over right then and there, because if anyone would hit Amber, then and that just wouldn't even be fair. Play your favorite song in the background while we answer questions.
Hey, the real Bob Sylvan. You're not the real Bob Sylvan. Matt M is definitely Matt Manzari, because only he would say punch him in the face. J-Bone 540, what is the last time you pooped your pants? Actually, just the other day, I was with Matt Manzari, and yeah, I probably shouldn't tell him that.
What about Matt?
I pooped my pants.
You pooped your pants.
Yeah.
That's a funny story because I thought I was going to poop my pants just the other day.
Really?
Literally running up from the lake, and thank God Jimmy LaRich's bathroom, no one was occupying it because it would have been real bad. Had to have someone been in there. Would have had to make other plans, an escape route, if you will. Reed's hot, says Matt M. That's gross.
I know we're best friends, Matt, but you can't just go saying stuff.
Thanks, Phil. Where's the real Phil Sylvan?
Hey, you should put Phil's number on there.
That's a good idea. Hey, who wants Phil Sylvan's phone number? Steve Bates. See, I believe that's the real Steve Bates because the real Steve Bates would say something like you're fired. No, the Marius has not been changed for 2010. It will get changed, hopefully, for 2011. The only thing new for 2010 is the Marius boot, which is that right there, and it's awesome. So you should check that out. That's the only new thing that we got for the Marius line for 2010. But we got new graphics, obviously, but the shape we'll have to wait till next year.
I mean, really though, it's a what do you think's better? This shoe, which is the not only the lightest shoe in wake skating, but it's the lightest shoe in the world. It's the lightest shoe ever made. And it's size 12, so I don't know how they managed to get that done.
That's funny.
I lost something in wake
I think it might have been a sock that he lost at Wake Stock. Tell the real Steve Bates.
Hey, you already answered that. We're both naked from the waist down. We said that.
Answer some questions.
Derek Cook is at the endo too. It is the endo. I don't know if that's what. Yeah. Yes, it is the endo too. I think that is what we're gonna call it. But it's not a. Yep.
How much for your boots? I'll sell you these for $20. Just kidding. I don't know what the retail value is. Should probably go online and figure that out. I don't know what the
Actually, you
answer
could
is
just
to
ask
that.
Steve Bates.
Yeah, ask Steve Bates. He probably knows. He's a salesman. He's a rep and a team manager, and a good one at that. What else we got going on here? The real Bob Sylvan is really taking over. What else we got going on here?
Who is the most awesome boat driver? Well, I feel like that's the age-old, question of time. But
That was weird.
Travis Moy, he drives more than anybody else. So practice makes perfect. So he's probably the best. Stushin blows.
I can't believe you just said that online.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ronnie said it. I just read it.
Oh man, right there in front of everybody. I hope Stu's not watching because now he's gonna think that you think that he blows.
I don't think Stu blows.
That's not good. Man, there's a lot of really weird stuff happening over here on the
Yeah.
on the column.
Yeah, like the real Bob Sovin and Bob Sovin, who is actually the real Bob Sovin, are gonna fight.
Huh.
Do you guys ride with Stu Shin? We ride with Stu Shin like pretty much every day.
Oh man, we stayed with Stu Shin in at Nationals, and
Wait.
I actually am not gonna pay him
Derek.
for the hotel.
Derek Cook. Phil, why are you calling us right now? I'm trying to do an interview.
Phil, you know that I'm live right now. I can't answer this, but I'm gonna.
Derek Cook.
What?
Yeah, hey, it's 3 hours earlier there. Of course, Oleg is calling you. Can't call us. It's dark outside.
What's that?
But hey, love you.
Yeah, we'll stop doing that. All right. I'm on a live webcast, Phil. You can't just be calling me.
Bob, I've always got your back.
Nice. Yeah, maybe. I'll call you later. See you, Phil.
What do you want?
Phil's rude.
Somebody else text you?
Yeah. People are blowing us up, man. They just want to know. Chris Law's watching. That's the best thing ever. Of course he is, because he's online all day long.
Will you dance, Reed? Ho Daddy? That's probably Chris Law. Who else would ask me to dance?
Man, Chris is so... Chris Law is one of my best friends ever.
Who is Chris Law?
Gnarly Robo. Clawsome. You know who Gnarly Robo is?
Who?
That's Rob Jakes.
Sounds like Rob Jakes.
Yeah, that's Rob Jakes right there.
Oh, Matt Manzari is Eric Perez.
That's good. So anyone have any real questions?
Yeah, I feel like this is...
Like, a real question would be nice. I'm sure there's someone out there that like, we should ask ourselves the real questions instead of, the real Bob Sovin or
Yeah.
whatever.
What do you think will be the big move thrown down this year for wakeboarding or wake skating?
Well, there'll probably be some big moves for wakeboarding. I was just out on the boat with Rusty today, and he's got off-axis back nines off the double-up handle past, no wrapped. He's got those fairly dialed now. He just started landing them a couple days ago.
Oh, who did? What did you say?
Rusty.
Did he?
Doing back off nines now off the double-up, pretty consistent. He had a first try this morning, which was pretty cool. But so there'll probably be a bunch of big spins, but I think that there'll be a big flip push here soon. I don't know. I feel like there'll be some more flip spins, that kind of stuff. Like Phil landed his Moby Dick 7, so that was pretty sick. And I feel like there'll be a bunch of stuff like that. So who knows? It's always cool to see what new moves are going to get landed. It usually happens right before Expo because everyone really wants to win Trick of the Year. So we'll know by next Expo.
Like Danny's probably going to land like a 1880.
Yeah, Danny will land something absolutely ridiculous and make everyone look foolish for even riding a wakeboard.
Is cable wakeboarding for gay boys? Well, yeah, I guess that's a question for you because I don't really wakeboard.
I mean, I wouldn't know because for obvious reasons, but I like cable. It's pretty fun. And yeah, I don't know. I don't ride a whole bunch of cable, but I have a good time when I do. So I would say no is the answer to that question.
Hey,
Reed.
Hey, Nick Carlos, I love you, by the way.
Nick Carlos.
Who's the best wakeboarder in the world? Danny Harf.
Danny Harf. I don't think we need to talk about that anymore. Just Danny Harf. Hey guys, that's true, man. Stoke meter, keep it clean. We're trying to stoke people out. Not,
Hey, yeah. I bet. Can you ban people?
let's start. Can
Maurice?
Can we start kicking people off of this? You give us the permission, we'll start booting people left, right, and center. That's how we throw down.
Is that Garrett Cordes?
I hope so. Yo, bros, keep it cool. Gnarly Robo. Are you guys playing Halo Wars right now?
Have we ridden?
Gnarly Robo?
You guys ridden with Harley Clifford? No.
I've ridden with Harley Clifford. I rode with him in Australia
Okay.
before he won the Australian and the Wakeboard Pro Tour and almost the King of Wake. Harley's really good, man. I've never been more impressed with someone that just kind of popped out of nowhere.
Phil. Okay. Reed, how about you tell us about your bet? About our bet. Philip Sylvan bet me that in 2 years, with 2 years practice, that I couldn't beat him in a wakeboarding contest with Pro Tour judges. So if I win, I get $50,000 from his bank account.
That is a good bet.
And if he wins, I have to shave my head.
That is an awesome bet. Did you take? Obviously, you took
I
it.
obviously took it.
Okay. So you have 2 years to
2
get
years,
better
yeah.
than Phil at wakeboarding.
Yeah.
Phil, I don't know if you know this or not, but he almost beat you at a wakeboard contest just earlier this year in the Philippines at the cable when he landed a switch heel 7 off the kicker. And
Never tried it before, but I landed it.
You weren't really doing anything. So I don't know if you remember that, but it's very possible that he might do that. You got a lot of bets with people right now. You got a bet with Rusty about landing a wake skate. No, landing a wake skate trick. I'm not going to say which one because that would be rude. But he's got a bet with Rusty right now saying that he can't land a certain wakeboard trick by January. Is that what it is?
Yeah, January 1st.
January 1st.
You guys like to gamble? Trevor likes to gamble.
I love to gamble.
Trevor will gamble anything. He'd probably gamble my life.
What's your favorite place to ride out west? How far west? Like West Orlando or West? I don't know. I just got back from Oroville, and Oroville was really nice. And you've been to the Delta, right? The Delta's nice.
Yeah, the Delta's nice when it's not freezing.
Yeah, when it's not cold, the Delta's really nice.
See, my thing is, I really like warm water, so the colder it is, the less I want to ride there.
I hear that.
Danny Turner, I like him.
Is Danny Turner on here? He said he was gonna. There he is. Folsom! I've never been to Folsom, so Reed's been there.
Like the prison from Johnny Cash record.
What?
Folsom Prison Blues.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Snapdragon means nothing to me because I'm not into that kind of stuff. I'm not into that fad. The only people I've heard say that are Stu Shin and Garrett Cortez. Do I do
Have we ever thought about going to AZ? Yeah, I've been to Arizona. We went to Bartlett with Stephen Hahn, and we filmed out there for Drive. That was awesome. Bartlett's really cool. Rusty is a big gambler.
Rusty
that is a
big,
fact.
Yeah, he loves
That is a fact. You guys should switch hair.
So he should grow his hair out, which would take like 3 years or so to get to where
I had
I'm
my
at,
hair
or 4
I
years.
had my hair long at one point.
And then I would shave my head. Is that what that has to do? I mean, we'll get on it. No slides. Do I do no slides? If I give me some no slide fins, and I will no slide away. But as of right now, I've only done a couple no slides because I was borrowing somebody's board. I don't have any spins or fins. Oh. Hey, Rusty. Malinowski. No, it's not actually Rusty because Rusty's really nice.
Oh, that might be Rusty.
Anybody else in your family? Yes, we have 2 parents.
2 parents, aunts, uncles, grandmas, the whole deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
there's
much the whole deal.
there's a real family tree there with a lot of people in it. And yeah, we got a sister too, Amber. She's a really nice.
Who's your favorite female rider?
You want to take that one?
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Okay.
Amber Wing.
Amber Wing.
Amber Wing's my favorite. I mean, her riding is really good. She has a really good accent and a really good rayleigh. So yeah, that's pretty much what I need.
I can't pick favorites on my dogs, man. My dogs are just my dogs. I got 3 of them.
Brody's the best. We all know
Brody is really awesome. Brody, come here.
that.
Come say
Okay.
hi.
Reed, my car's
Come here.
faster than yours. Let's race. I mean, even if your car's faster than me, I will race you because I like to race.
Come here, Brody. Man. Does that blow your mind or what? Say something, Brody. Say something. Speak. All right, fine.
Reed, have you ever lost your temper? Yeah, I punched Trevor in the face one time. I'm just kidding. I didn't do that.
You didn't.
We love each other too much.
We would never fight.
Reed, I will freaking dominate you. Thanks, Matt. That's a creepy dog. You're a creepy dog. Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle? Donatello.
That's not.
What?
Isn't that the rat?
No, that's what's his name?
Oh, okay. What's the rat's name?
Not Donatello.
I thought it was a rat.
What's the rat's name? We'll ask them.
Yeah, someone tell me who the rat's name is.
Splinter.
Splinter. That's right. Thank you. Thank you, GC.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, everyone knew except for me, apparently.
Yeah.
So,
Shoe King, what do you Oh, they're close to being done. The Shoe King, Anthony Monaco, is making me some shoe skis, and it's gonna be awesome.
I want a pair of shoe skis. We made. Hey, Anthony, you'll appreciate this. We did the most awesome thing ever the other day. Zane, we built a disc out at Zane's house, and he put a ladder on it, so we went ladder disking. Zane climbed up on the ladder, and he was up on the top ring, and something really cool happened, and it'll be on CWB TV, and you guys will have to check it out. I'm not going to tell you what happened, but it was amazing. So you're going to want to watch that on CWB TV.
How many times have you almost killed your brother while driving a chase boat? Never, actually. I was always in control in those situations. I mean, the prop might almost hit him.
If you ask him another question, you can rephrase the question, how many times has he almost hit me? That would be 2 or 3. How many times has he almost killed me?
Never.
Never. He was, Reed's good. He knows what he's doing. But I did have the fear in my eyes.
I saw that fear.
I'm scared.
Okay, hey Reed. Oh, what up, Marcus? Obama's.
That is right. Where is the next big event and where is it going to be held? I just booked my ticket yesterday to go to China for the IWWF World Cup stop over there. October 3rd, I'm leaving to go to China.
Hey, bro, how cool would it be if George Bush was actually on here?
I think that might be the real George Bush.
I would cry.
And I agree. God will continue to bless America. Thank you, George.
Picola, Reed, any big tricks you're working on? Well, I was out with my buddy John D. Shell this morning, working on a couple new tricks. But I can't tell you what they are. He might mention them because he knows what they are. I only got one to flip. So, yeah.
I've shot a potato really far. I don't know how far, but real far. That's the answer to that question. What's the coolest place wakeboarding has taken you? Wakeboarding has taken us all over the place. Me and Reed have gotten to go to Guatemala together, which was awesome. Alaska, awesome. Where else? Australia, Japan.
What did you say?
Cool places that we've been.
Oh, yeah.
'cause of
Ireland.
wakeboarding. Ireland was
You already said
awesome. I didn't say Ireland, but that
Guatemala?
was another good one. Yeah, Guatemala was
That
a
was
favorite.
fun.
So,
Reed, did you ever climb the whole rope?
Kay Brooks.
Kevin Brooks?
Is that Kevin Brooks? Is that for real?
No way.
I
I don't think it's really Kevin Brooks.
I would wakeboard on the moon because Mars is way too far away.
Yes.
Seems unrealistic to get there in time to wakeboard.
They know who I am. Republican.
Yeah, they obviously know who you are.
Reed, Tampa Cable this weekend. Yep, be there, be square.
Are you going to Tampa this weekend?
No, but I might.
Okay.
Wait, what was that? What is your favorite animal to hunt, and what animal would you like to hunt? Favorite animal to hunt is elk, and I would like to hunt a bear, but the only stipulation to bear hunting is I am going to use only a knife.
Only a knife.
That is a serious
If I
goal.
was going to hunt down a bear, I would try to grin down the bear. because that's what Davy Crockett does.
That's what Davy Crockett does, yeah.
He's trying to grin down a bear. So, yep.
Kevin Brooks, he says, yeah, it's Kevin Brooks for real, but that could have been just got to be said. Is it really Kevin Brooks?
That is true. It's
The
really,
only
it's
way
really,
you can really tell is if he texts us.
yeah,
so.
that's the only way, because we can't believe anything you people say. Do I ever wake skate? Yes, and no, I'm not good at it. Every now and then I go out for a wake skate, but it's real embarrassing, so I don't partake too much. I would like to be better though. Reed, when are you gonna get an energy drink sponsor?
I don't know. Are you
From that guy. You got to be that guy and ask that question.
Are you an energy drink company
That depends how many.
that
yeah.
has millions?
Do we snowboard? We have snowboarded.
Man,
Where are we gonna go
this
again?
snowboard's so good.
Probably not.
Never again.
Man, the snow is just awful.
Danny Turner, we actually knew it was you.
We knew it was you, Danny. No one would try to impersonate you. It's too hard. Yeah, we like snowboarding, but hate the snow, so that's a complication. That's funny.
Whoa, Garrett Cortez. Are you
Groveland.
for real?
Hey, Garrett, I will have none of that Groveland is awful talk coming out of your mouth or typed onto the screen. You know what I think of Winter Park? You don't want to know what I think of Winter Park. Nope.
He was talking to you, Nick Carlos. Trevor hates kids, but loves them too.
Claremont is where it's at.
You don't like $10? Yeah, okay. I don't. 34711. Your mom. Hi, son. I could be mom because
My mom is on a boat right now, so unless they got a computer on a boat.
hey girl, you have a girl. What? You have a girlfriend? Reed?
That's funny. I said, of course it's you, Danny. It'd be too hard to impersonate you. And he's like, that's not me. Perfect. How long are we on? I have no idea. I guess we'll just sit here until.
Tara Benzel, how long have you been hair farming? I've been hair farming since I was born, pretty much. I've had long hair. Maybe when I was 13, I might have shaved it off once, but I've had it long hair for a long time. I haven't cut it in like 2 years, so yeah.
Someone trying to be Joni Hansen doesn't realize that that's not how you spell Joni Hansen. That's funny.
That's Johnny Hansen. There's no Johnny Hansen.
There's no Johnny Hansen in our family. What's it like being a part of the Alliance Death of Free Riding Roundtable? That was a pretty fun article, actually, mainly because we all got to sit around and just chat about the state of our sport, pretty much, which is always nice to take some of the top guys and sit them down and talk about the state of what wakeboarding is and where it's come from and what it's becoming. And it was cool that Alliance put that article on, and everyone had some good opinions, and I feel like we all walked out feeling real happy about where the sport's heading.
Reed, or Ho Daddy, I'm more of a fan of country music, so I don't really rap. I mean,
That's a good question. Where do you go from here after being three-time world champion? Four-time world champion?
I guess that would make sense. The only way to go is up.
That makes sense to me. Seems realistic. Both of you guys. That is how you spell Andy.
Yeah, good work.
That's funny.
Caroline Harlow's. I do not know how to read my hair. ShaneBonifay.com. Hey, don't anybody go to ShaneBonifay.com because
You should go to TrevorHanson.com. I just started that. There's literally like 2 things on there because it just launched like 2 days ago. But if someone wants to go on there, I have a website now. It's TrevorHanson.com. It's really fancy, but unfortunately I don't have any material up there yet because I haven't bought a video camera or a camera. So once I get those, we'll have a bunch of material up there and you can go check that place out. But That'll be pretty fun.
We love to high five. You're right.
Yeah, high fives are awesome, especially when you're brothers.
What's up with Facebook?
It's a website that you can go to, and you can be friends with all kinds of people from your past and future. People that you've never met before, you can be friends with them and look at their pictures. It's a really crazy concept.
Man, Andy Hansen would not tell anybody to go to chainlaughing.com.
No, he wouldn't. Oh, man. Is Murray on here?
I don't think it. I don't know.
We have,
We have a ton of
right
people.
now we've got a total of 255 people watching us.
No, we do.
No, we do. Yeah. That's for real. You can't see the extra zeros that are hidden behind this cursor, but it's actually 255,000.
Do you remember your black MB? Yeah, I do remember the black MB.
Oh yeah, that's right. That other guy. Who is this? It must be somebody we know because they're telling me about the poker game tomorrow night at Henshaw's house.
What happened to
final
Omen
table.
Wake Skates? I think they. Actually, I think they're still around because they lasted a really long time, but the company actually went out of business. How do we keep up with all the fan mail? This is the closest thing to fan mail we get.
Yeah, Gabe's new flex board's really cool. It's probably my favorite board on the CWB line besides my own. I really enjoyed riding it. It's a really cool shape. It's not too super flexy. It's not a wet noodle out there. You can still get pop off the wake. You get super soft landings, and I haven't got a chance to ride it on rails, but I'm assuming that it would be an absolute blast on the rails. So big ups to Gabe and Doug Gannon for that board because it's an awesome board. I really like it a lot.
Yeah, we've got so many Stoke Meter t-shirts.
We should make Maurice. We should make some Stoke Meter T-shirts. That would be awesome.
I'm pretty sure people will be stoked to wear them.
Nick Carlos.
Yeah, we're both getting sections in Dean. Clean Dean's new video. I mean, what is he now? 8-time world champion, so who wouldn't want to be in his video?
We'll get you some T-shirts. Right on, Maurice. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, how do you like doing the Fox demos, Reed?
They're the bomb.com. And not just because it's fun to do demos, but it's fun to hang out with the Fox team. Dieter, Rusty,
Those guys are nice
Adam,
guys.
Jimmy. They're all the bomb, so.
Nicolas Cage wants to know how come we don't make a movie. We did. It's called H2O Extreme. You should go buy it. Todd Hicks. I highly doubt that's him. I think people are just listening to the names that we're saying and then going on there and.
Hey, Matt Manzari. Hey, which name
Hey,
is
Andrew.
What name are you?
Thanks for coming in, man. We appreciate you. See you online sometime.
Why?
No, we weren't really on H2O Extreme. The guy that made H2O Extreme lives on my lake, though.
I don't think we can do that.
He lives like a mile down the road, and I'm real good friends with him. I actually saw the script like 4 years ago while they were working on while they were working on the movie. So we got an inside guy, but we're not actually in the movie.
Okay, I love you. I gotta go.
Drew Daniello. I think that really might be Drew Daniello because that sounds like something. Drew's a really nice guy, and that sounds like something Drew would say.
Yeah.
Thanks, Drew.
Seriously, great role models. Are we good role models?
I mean,
Let's just give us a reason why we're good role models, because
yeah, let us know why we are good role models. What pros rode in H2O Extreme? Tino Santori was one of the stunt guys, as well as Chad Sharp, and who else?
what'd you say?
I think that was it. Just
That was-
Tino,
that was,
just Tino and Chad, I think. What's the newest trick you've been working on? You can take that one, Reed. That's a funny question.
Hey, Kaylee.
Yeah. What did you say?
Reed, have you ever thought about spiking your hair?
I do it every day. If I spiked my hair, it would be
See,
this.
you can't even get it all in there. It's out of frame right now. See that? There you go. Drew. See, Drew's a good guy. I like Drew Daniela, man. He's a nice guy. Nope was banned. Get out of here, Nope.
Yeah, I laughed at Nope's comment, but it was
Inappropriate.
Hey, Maurice, you want to get Matt Manzari back? Because he banned him, too. Just saying. He's my friend. Well, my friends,
What was the worst crash you've ever taken on a scale of 1 to Satan? What was it? Oh, that's pretty funny. Just because of the way you worded it, not because of the question, just the way you worded it. I would say just a step lower than Satan.
Yeah. I dislocated my shoulder a couple weeks ago, and that was pretty close to Satan.
Crap. Was it? I didn't say anything. Like, you just banned
Reed.
me. That's awesome. All right. Well, I'll talk to you later. I know who Nope was.
Was it? That's not what it was.
That's funny.
Reed is over.
Reed, now that Trevor's gone.
I couldn't get older than him. If I killed him, he would literally still be aging.
We had this conversation the other day
With Bob
about
Sovin.
Bob Sovin and Phil, because Bob really wanted to be older
Yeah.
than Phil, and we came up with the conclusion that it's not physically
No,
possible.
it is physically possible. The only way you can actually do it is to invent a time machine and go back in time and be older.
That seems unrealistic, though.
A little bit unrealistic.
Just a little bit.
Do you guys ride with Dieter? Of course you ride with Dieter. He's freaking South African.
Kind of like Robin Big, but Reed and Trevor. I mean,
Yeah, we should probably do that.
We-
I'd probably be your bodyguard, so.
you think you could break my boards for me and stuff when I got mad?
No.
That'd be pretty funny. There's actually a couple guys working on getting reality TV shows. There's been a couple pilots made. So a reality wakeboard TV show on MTV is not out of the question. It might be happening eventually.
Boat was fun today, Reed. Sorry for the rain. Dieter, we didn't go on the boat at all.
How many boards do you break a year? I've literally never broken a board ever. CWBs are really nice.
I break like 30 every week.
That's actually false. I don't know an exact number. I go through a lot of boards, though.
Hey, ho, daddy. Out of line.
No, Rathy does not still live here at the house. Rathy has actually purchased his own house, and he lives about 20 minutes away from here.
Hey, T-Money.
So, his old room is vacant.
T-Money, you should ask some good questions.
Joe, thanks, man. What pigtails? We do know Dylan.
Yeah, we do.
Dylan's an awesome kid.
From Canada.
All right, see you later, Drew. It's nice hanging out with you for like 10 seconds. You're awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, Rathy was difficult to live with.
Can't go hiding that.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Everyone's hard to live with, though. You know, you get a bunch of wakeboarders in the same house, and everyone starts competing against each other
Punching each other in the face.
about playing Xbox, not necessarily on the water stuff. It's just who gets to play the Xbox during the off season.
Ben Horan, I would ride with you any day of the week. because we're friends. Brother!
What was?
That's Russell Spencer from Alliance.
Oh,
Brother.
Russell, what's up? What was the hardest trick for you guys to learn? What was your hardest trick?
Backside 5.
Mine was for sure the Rayleigh, just because I absolutely 100% did not want to learn a Rayleigh, and my dad made me when I was like 12. I hated it.
Hey Trevor, who was your role model when you looked up to when you were getting into sport?
When I first started, it was Sean Murray, because I knew Sean a little bit. He actually gave me my first wakeboard, and as I started riding a lot more and stuff like that, it's always been Sean, but Parks and Byerly were two guys that I really looked up to a lot. And Parks was always one that was pretty much my favorite rider to watch, and now I really like watching Danny. So it's always kind of changing, but I would say at first it was Murray and Parks and Byerly.
Um,
What about you? Who was your role model when you started wake skating?
Aaron Reed and Thomas Rowe.
Nice.
They're still my role models, even though Thomas lives in Miami and owns a bike shop. But I still love him.
He likes biking. I hate the computer. Oops.
Trevor, how do you like that Silverado?
I love my Silverado. Silverados are awesome things. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
All right, nice.
Do you ride with Benny G a lot, Trevor?
I do. I ride with Ben a lot. I actually rode with Ben literally every day for about 2 years, and me and Ben have been good friends for a long time. And Benny G is awesome. I love Ben. He used to come over every day, and we'd ride behind my boat. And then when my boat was broke, we'd go ride behind his boat. And it was real convenient. So had a good little riding deal going on there.
Who do you live with? I live with my parents, aka my roommates. When was the last time I wakeboarded? I wakeboarded like 6 months ago in a contest.
When was the last time you wakeboarded? Are you asking yourself questions now? What happened with Hurley? Hurley was I got hooked up through the guy down here in Orlando, and it was going to turn into something, and then it didn't turn into anything. So unfortunately, that didn't work out. But Hurley was actually into wakeboarding for a while. They used to sponsor Danny used to ride for him, as well as Chase Hefner a long time ago. But unfortunately, they haven't made a comeback in the industry.
Nick Carlos. Yes, I did get a Corvette, and I have been. How fast did I go that night? It was 3 in the morning. I was coming back from an 8-hour drive, and I did 155. So it's not topped out, but on my way. Only had it like a month. How old am I? I'm 33.
You're not 33.
I know.
Who has the best style in wakeboarding? That's a hard question.
Vandal.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Easy
there's
question.
there's a bunch of people. Honestly, for me, I think that Danny has amazing style. The Vandal, guys like Ben, Keith. You know, there's a lot of amazing riders out there. So I can't pick one. They're all too good.
Carlos, 155 miles an hour.
Who's the most famous person you ever had in your car besides yourself?
Most famous person I've had in my car. My mom. Actually, my dad, because he used to ski, and he was in Jaws 3.
My dad was in Jaws 3. He was on the cover. My mom was in it too.
Yeah, so it's pretty popular.
So I don't know if any of you guys have movie stars as parents, but we do.
Do we own a witch? No, we don't own any witches.
That says winch.
Don't undermine me. If there was any other job that you guys could have other than make money wake skating, what would it be? I'd be a NASCAR driver. What would you be, bro?
A NASCAR driver.
Cool.
What's more important,
Shake and bake.
bindings or board? They're both pretty important. Without the bindings, you'd just be wake skating, and without the board, you'd just be barefooting. So they kind of go hand in hand. No, they were seriously in Jaws 3. That is an absolute fact. And my dad is on the cover of. I wish I had a copy of Jaws 3, but I don't. But yeah, my parents were in Jaws 3, and my dad is on the box cover for Jaws 3. No, he doesn't ride for Hyperlight. He's riding a Hyperlight board right now, but he's still in between sponsors. A free agent, as they say. He's working on some deals right now.
Ben Horan. I hit that when I was like 13. I'm just kidding. I don't think I'm ever going to try that.
Who would win in a fight, Rusty or Rathy? Who cares? I just want to see it.
I think Rusty would win in a fight because he's a little more trained, but it depends on the situation. Like if Rusty had intercourse with Rathy's girlfriend, then I'm like metaphor, of course, but Rathy would then rage and kick the crap out of him. But I think just if they were both like, oh, let's fight.
It depends on who sucker punch too.
Exactly.
Honestly, if it was straight MMA fighting, I think Rusty would win. But I don't know. I mean, Rathy is a scrapper, and he's crazy. So who knows?
Rathy's dad was a boxer. My dad was a wrestler. Doesn't make me good at wrestling.
It's true. He's not good at wrestling.
How do y'all get sponsored? Ride Good. Kid
Yeah.
magazines, and you'll get sponsored.
The easiest way to get a sponsor is to get
Go
hooked
real
up
long
through
hair.
your local shop. Honestly, I would say Bill Porter helped us out a lot. His performance is awesome. Why?
How fast do you run? It doesn't make sense because I don't run 40s. How did you get sponsored by CWB? Oh yeah, through me, because I rode.
Yeah,
for
Reed
CWB
used to
first.
ride for CWB.
I put in the good word. Said my bro's the best.
Yeah.
And then I was 12. So yeah.
You know what's really funny is we completely switched because back then, Paul and Herb used to own Hyperlight, and I rode for them.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got me on CWB, and then I don't want to say I got you on Ronix, but I pretty much did because if it wasn't for me being who I am, you would have never been on Ronix.
Who
So
does Matt Manzari ride for?
Matt Manzari rides for CWB, and he just won Trick of the Year, and it was awesome. And he rides for Nike.
What condition?
And Nike's awesome
What
too.
condition do I use? I actually came back from Australia and I just wanted to buy Aussie. I just like Aussies. I'll be back in 5. I'm kind of hungry.
Okay. This guy was there when you were riding your prototype, T-Benz. T-Benz was.
I know who T-Benz is.
That was funny.
Can I do too?
Yep, I do.
Can I have one?
I haven't seen Aquafrolics yet. I wanted to go to the premiere, but I was pretty premiered out after going to the Wake Awards and then going to Parks' premiere
I was there.
and just being at Expo for 4 days. I was pretty over it, but Reed went to Aquafrolics, and it's a good movie, I've heard. Yeah, I know, I saw that. It was funny. That's good news. Which one? Which one, GC? Nice.
I feel like these are bad questions. Any up and coming AMs? On a wakeboard or a wake skate?
Reed, are you still training this season? We're always training.
We train all day, every
A lot
day.
of people say this is the off season. It's not the off season.
See
This is the start of the 2010 season.
See this? This is training. We're drinking Gatorade.
Only
Gotta be an
athletes drink Gatorade. There are no bad questions, only bad answers.
I feel like that was a direct attack at us.
I also agree with that, and I would like to say right now on StokeMeter.com that I don't like Kyle Rattray's fan club.
When is Gatorade going to sponsor you guys tomorrow?
How many sets a day do you take? Usually 3, 2 or 3, probably. No,
Yeah, that's good.
no, I don't.
This would be good to do.
No, they wouldn't know anyway.
Where are we traveling to next? I'm going back to my house next after this. I'm going to go back and go to sleep. And get ready for my party tomorrow night because I'm going to have a huge party. Reed, why do most wake skaters not have a boat sponsor? Because it seems to be the fad that some of the new wake skaters don't ride as much boat. I mean, I like to ride boat, and I like people who ride boat, especially Dieter Humsch because he kills it behind the boat.
Yeah, a lot of wake skaters don't ride behind the boat. A lot.
Thanks, Eat Mo P. Who?
Any up and coming wake skaters? Reed, you know anybody?
Yeah. A kid named John D. Shell. Hanging out at my house today. He's a sick wake skater. How bad? Boat is bad for the environment, though.
Not really.
No, it's not.
It's not really. It's all a rumor.
My 8.1 liter truck might be bad for the environment. Or my Corvette.
Or your big green.
Or Big Green. They all
Or the fact that I have just exhaust running through my house right now.
Yeah. Just that there's an engine out back just running.
I just have an engine that just spits carbon out in the atmosphere all day long. Josh Zitmeyer, he's pretty good at wake skating.
Yeah, but he never rides with me anymore, so.
What about X Games?
Can't think of him.
I don't know. I don't know if the X Games.
What about X Games?
318 views and 67 banned. That's awesome. Is it true that women's wake skaters do not get cash prizes at contests? I think that is true.
I think that is probably true.
There's not enough female wake skaters involved right now, so now would be a good time for all you females out there to pick up a wake skate and start riding one so you can grow the women's wake skating genre.
What needs to happen to get wake skating to wakeboarding status for wake skaters to quit? I mean, wakeboarders to quit and to start wake skating. All of them. So you gonna get on that?
No, I'm not gonna.
How was Australia? Australia was great. The people there are thebomb.com, the KO Park at Bly Bly, Suncoast Cables is awesome, and they're all really great people. How much do wake skaters get for cash money first place? Well, it depends on what contest you're talking about.
I don't know.
They vary.
Someone else had. Do I think that wakeboarding will ever be in the X Games? It was in the X Games. I went to it 3 times, and it's not anymore. And I don't know if we'll ever be back because it costs a lot of money for the X Games to have us involved because they have to have another site and TV crews and all that stuff, and it was costing them like an extra $10 million or something like that. So until they find a site where they can do everything all in one location, I don't think we'll be back, which is unfortunate, but who knows? Maybe one day we'll be back.
Reed, have you ever tried to toe side any back roll on a wake skate? No, I have not tried that, and I don't really plan on it.
I don't think surfing was DT. I think they took surfing out because of the same issue. It was costing too much because they were running it off-site, and it cost too much. That and Travis Pastrana doesn't wakeboard or surf.
It's true.
So,
Hey, what's your favorite trick, bro?
my favorite trick, Pete Rose, my all-time favorite trick. I think.
Oh man, does he do?
I love
does he
him.
do it the best?
I love a Pete Rose. There's nothing better than a good Pete Rose.
Maybe P5.
Travis Pastrana wakeboards. Not in the X Games.
Apparently.
Not in the X Games. Oh boy.
You guys see a lot of gators. We see tons of gators, don't we, bro?
Yeah, all the time. I got a picture of a gator on my phone. The Gravity Games.
Why isn't there any more running swing skaters? Because we haven't found anybody that I don't know. That's not a question for me. I have no idea.
What was the question?
That Manzari's on CWB.
Does that blow your mind?
I give you a total over North Awake. Hito Turkalilai. I wish I was Hito Turkalilai. He's a freaking man.
Orlando Magic. Ignite.
Kyle Rattray, you're in.
Kyle. He's out.
Oh, peace.
Kyle, see you later, man. Thanks for swinging by. Hopefully we're riding tomorrow.
What's the next wake skate event? Probably not till next year. Maybe the Philippines Worlds Contest. Why is it hurting right now? Who's hurting? I'm not hurting.
Is the wake industry hurting right now due to the recession?
I almost got 5s on the wake read. What are some tips? Land it. Because that'd be awesome. I don't know.
How did I like Wake Stock this year? Wake Stock was fun. It was definitely interesting in that new location. Definitely a little different than Toronto Island. It's a little calmer on Toronto Island, but it was nice. I think we had a good crowd, and there was a lot of people there, and always have a great time up in Canada, so that was nice. Reed, did you start wakeboarding first?
Yes. I wakeboarded from 4 till 14, so 10 years. And then I started wake skating. And I realized how liberating it is to ride with shoes instead of bindings. Do I still got it?
Chris, I have no idea how to do anything off a kicker. I'm going to be honest with you. I've tried to do Pete's off a kicker, and I can tell you how to do it off the wake.
What about when you're trying to learn those switch 5s?
Yeah, that was embarrassing. I was trying to learn switch toe 5s off a kicker because I was going to do toe 9s to go to the Philippines, and I kept falling on switch toe 5s, and then Reed would come by and do a switch toe 5 on his wake skate off the kicker, so it was really embarrassing because I don't ride the cable that much. But if you want to do a Pete, the most important thing to do is to make sure that you push your hips up through the wake. So don't try to go too fast and spin with your head. Try to keep your hips square and push up through the wake or off the kicker. I guess it'd be the same principle. So just push your hips straight up and then go for the grab just like on your toe roll revert, and then keep looking with your head.
What size wake do I prefer? It depends on the trick. If, I'm going for a 5 or something, then I want the biggest wake possible. But really, you can have fun on any kind of wake. So, pretty much whatever. Yes, we like to hunt and shoot guns. That's what we do.
Maurice, we love you, man. Thanks for letting us come on here. We'll for sure hit stop record whenever. Thanks for having us on. We'll have to do another one sometime. But anyway.
Are you sure that's from Maurice?
Yeah, man, because I'm pretty sure.
Hey, Maurice, I think you should text us.
Yeah, you should text us if it's at you.
And make sure, because
we
there's a lot of fakers out here.
We never know, man. You never know. Don't go. We're not going yet. Who are some up-and-coming wakeboarders that aren't really recognized? There's quite a few guys. I don't know any of their names because they're not recognized yet, but I'm sure there's a lot of guys out there that are good. A bunch of the junior men guys are killing it. Steele Lafferty, who everyone pretty much knows of because he already landed a wake-to-wake 10. Daniel Powers, some of the real young kids. Tony Iconi, he just won the boys division. He's from Australia. Um, who else? Man, there's a bunch of kids. It's hard to
Reed, will you ever do a 500 gap?
it's hard to name them all.
If you bet me or if you pay me, then maybe. But other than that, probably not. How close is Hutton getting on a wake to wake 10?
Hutton comes really close on wake to wake 10s all the time. I'm really shocked that he hasn't landed one yet. So I'm sure he'll land one soon. He was gonna start trying them off the double up though, so I'm sure I'll hit him once he starts trying them off the double up.
Reed, what's your favorite flip trick? Varial flip. Always has been. Probably always will be. Heel flips are fun too, though.
Reed rides at OWC sometimes. I don't really ever go there, but Reed does sometimes. Before a contest.
Thanks, Harris Pilton.
The real Maurice has just texted me.
I don't know, Harris Pilton. Hit me up on Facebook, you know what I'm saying?
Brett and Brandon Lee are good guys.
Yes. Wake skating, if you say Byerly and Murray have both blown their knees on a wake skate, well, how many people have blown their knee on a wakeboard? A lot more. Or, a snowboard or whatever. So hey, it's up to you. It's however easy you want to take it. I'm not going to say you're not going to blow your knee, but I hope you don't.
Make sure you stretch too. That helps.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just go out there when you're all cold and jump on a wake skate and try something new. Stretch it out and try to strengthen your knees and all the rest of your body parts so that you don't hurt yourself.
I'm better at foosball. He's better at ping pong.
Who's better at pool? Neither one of us.
I'm probably better than you.
We're both pretty bad at pool though.
Yeah, that's true.
I would say as a whole, and darts as well.
Yeah, I'm real bad at darts.
Real bad at darts.
Embarrassing.
Someone just asked a good question a second ago.
What's it in the bottom? Why did you almost kill those kids at Raging Bull? I was actually being a really nice guy, and I was driving the winch all day, and I was actually running the winch ropes back to everybody and driving. So, yeah, those kids came out of nowhere. I don't know what happened.
That guy, you think Rusty thought he was going to be number one forever? I don't know. I don't know what Rusty thinks. No one thinks they're going to be number one forever because that's impossible. But Rusty is a really good wakeboarder.
We always play Cowboys and Indians every day. We wake up in the morning and play Cowboys and Indians.
My favorite food is barbecue. Jack's barbecue. Hello, wife.
You guys are still talking?
That's
I want to hear your voice.
That's my wife.
That was Kaylee.
Hey, no
She's my
worries.
sister.
No worries, Flax.
All right, well, I think we're going to go celebrate and eat some ice cream. I don't think the wake skaters
Show her face.
Let me hear it wakeboarding. Maybe you're right, John. Maybe if you want to hear about me, maybe you should look on my Twitter. Yeah, I got a Twitter. I just started it like a month ago. Trevor, do you have a Twitter?
I don't think that wake skaters that want to talk to Reed want to hear about whackboarding. That's
what I
fun.
was saying.
That's funny. I like that. Well, we're brothers, so whatever.
Yeah, I think he needs to stop hating on my bro.
Come to Kansas City for some barbecue. Come to Claremont or Groveland for some barbecue.
Seriously.
We got barbecue here.
Yeah,
it's
Jack's
real
barbecue.
good.
Alive.
Broda's barbecue. Choctaws used to be real good until they ran out of business.
Yeah, Amanda's barbecue, not so good.
Uh-huh.
Do you think Reed's hair is cooler than my dreads? Who are you asking? And who are you? I don't know. I don't know. I don't see your dreads. What up, bro?
Man, who is this guy?
Man, brother, you're mean. Why you hating?
Yeah, you are hating, man. Reed.
Why don't you answer that one, bro?
Alf, the answer is Reed would be better because Reed used to wakeboard. Reed's a junior men's champion. He got second place on the junior men's series for wakeboarding. So he can still do back fives and all that stuff on a wakeboard. So he would definitely take that contest. I don't even hold a finger to him on a wake skate, which is embarrassing, but it's honestly the truth. I would like to be better at wake skating, so maybe one day he'll teach me.
Bro, I'll teach you any day. Except tomorrow. I'm kind of busy. Yeah, Trevor's actually pretty good at wake skating. He's not getting himself enough credit. I've seen him 3 chef, and that was sick.
Reed, that guy thinks there's a rumor.
Yes, that is a rumor.
Yeah, that is.
I quit wake skating because I quit wakeboarding because I liked wake skating more.
Shredder. Well, Reed has a Corvette, a Chevy 2500, and a big green mud truck, and he's only 19 years old. So the money in wake skating is fairly decent if you spend it all on your cars.
Yes, if you spend it all on your cars. That's it.
Man, who's be blocking my calls? Hello?
I love going fast. Who didn't like to go fast? I'm about to supercharge my Corvette, so I'm going to be going real fast real soon. I'm going to get on a switch with an AC compressor clutch, so it engages when I want it to.
Unreal.
Hey, it's a C5, 99, all black rims. It's pretty fast. No, I do not race the track. I just race whoever wants to race me.
Yeah, I ride with Chad Lowe sometimes.
Whoa.
He works over at the wakeboard camp, and he is a real cool guy.
Have I ever locked in? Yes, I've locked in. We had this discussion before. Okay, well,
All right, guys.
I think we're gonna get out of
The
here.
penguin thing's getting pretty annoying, so I think we might
Peace
call
out.
this one a show. Thanks to Maurice for having us on here, Stoke Meter. This is an awesome deal, and we'll be back again.
And thanks all the positive people for being positive, all the negative people for.
Yeah, thanks
For
for all the
getting
real
blocked.
thanks for all the real questions. We'll be back hopefully with some more real questionnaires. Thanks a lot for tuning in. We appreciate everybody showing up. Thanks a lot. Good night.
What happened?
I don't know.
I think we're still on.